As someone who's always been interested in the communication between people, I have carefully watched the coronation of King Charles III on Saturday. It was, of course, a highly choreographed event in which music played a major role. During the service at Westminster Abbey, did you see how many musicians were involved? There were hell trumpeters, a symphony orchestra, 3 choirs, soloists and an organist, all of them at different locations in this massive church. And many of the performers were unable to see each other, and that's why some of them were connected via a monitor. Now here's a little secret. The most important part of any performance is actually the part you cannot hear. It's the conductor's very first strike, also known as the upbeat. It actually begins a little bit before that. The conductor positions herself or himself in front of the orchestra and looks at every section to see if they're ready. Right? She or he then imagines the mood, tempo and dynamics of the piece to prepare for the first physical motion. By reading the body language, the musicians know what is expected of them, and if the trust and rapport is there, they will translate the conductor's gestures and expressions into music. Now the very last moment before the performance begins sets the scene for everything that's to follow. The secret is in the silence, in the unspoken. Musicians have told me that they only need to see the upbeat to determine if a new conductor is any good, to see if she or he has any authority and command of the music. Now, if you're not into classical music, this may be a stretch, but I use this approach whenever I embark on a new voiceover project. Audio engineers have told me repeatedly that they know how a session will go based on how the talent handles her or himself right before the microphone opens. Are they focused or distracted? Is their breathing deep or shallow? Are they apologetic or confident? Does their posture and facial expression match the spirit of the script? And even though the listener cannot see you smile, they can hear it in your voice. Motion is emotion, and preparation is key. So whatever you do, remember the upbeat.